Good day to doctors and everyone. We are from Group 2 and this is our group's members. And our groups choose the Nestle companies to do this project. So now I will introduce about the Nestle company. Nestle company is founded in year 1866 by brother George and Charles Page and variant Letty Henry Nestle by Henry Nestle. Nowadays, there have over 339,000 employees, performs in 194 countries, are working in Nestle companies, and Nestle company have 447 manufacturing plants in the world. Nestle Company is a food and beverage product manufacturer. Nestle Company provides direct-to-customer meals, delivery service, and nutrition goods. The products which provides by Nestle Company such as ice creams, Maggi, Milo, Celrex, and so on.
The key competitor of the Nestle company is first one is a curry company, and it produce food and beverage manufacturing company, and its origin is in 1972 years, and it is located in Shah Alam, Salama, and its company has 22,000 employees. And the second is Modernized International, and it produce food and beverage, and its origin is in 20 and 12 years, and it's located in Petaling Jaya, Salama, and employee is more than the company carries about 79,000. And third one is Dano, and it's the same with Modernized International. It's produced the food and beverage, and its holiday is in 1990 years, and it's located in Kuantan Pahang, and its employee is 98,100 employees. And the last one is Unilever, and it's produced the manufacturing and industry, and it is found in 1929 years, and it located in Bangsa South, and the employee have 150,000. So we can know there was many food and beverage company in Malaysia, so Nestle need to innovate to compete with other companies. So this slide is about Nestle's strength. So Nestle is the largest food company, and it has grown into one of the largest food company in the world with sales of its Daiquiri, Nespresso, Hot Pockets, and Suffer products, among others. And this company now valued at more than 30 billion. And the second one is reputable brand names. Nestle is the world's most well brand. It enjoys a strong global reputation in food and beverage industry for providing high quality household products. And third one is a health focused breakfast. And this largest food business in the world, Nestle has identified less sugar in their well Carnation food, Carnation breakfast essential. This company has adopted fresh, environmentally friendly paper packaging for its product line in an effort to increase its sustainability. The company definitely check all the necessary boxes when it's come to customer important element, and it is also true that a lot of these customers want their kids to appreciate the Carnation breakfast essential line of goods as much as they do. And the fourth is efficient R&D system. Nestle is the world's largest organization for food and nutrition research with 21 R&D sites. One of its key competitive advantage is this: more than 5,000 persons are employed in R&D related jobs. The fifth one is environmental sustainability practice. Nestle invests a lot of money in innovation approach to product quality improvement and environmental sustainability strategy. It's optimized cutting-edge solution to lower water use, waste, non-packaging material use, and renewable energy use. The last one is mass distribution system. Nestle has advanced and diverse distribution network that is present both in urban and rural areas. To operate each country efficiently, the company has used local distribution method and a decentralized strategy. With its supplier, vendors, merchants, and distributors, Nestle enjoy tight connection. The Nestle winners, first one is price increase. Nestle consumer products have witnessed 6.5% price hike in one particular area. The cost of transportation and raw materials has increased. The supply chain is having issue, and there's a general inflation in the market. And the second is the water dispute. Nestle pump millions of liters of water where locals do not have access to drinking water using the Canada reserve. And the third one is social rebukes. A few factors which should harm its brand reputation include the prospect of privatizing water, forced labeling, and a lawsuit alleging the chocolate and has been produced that use child and safe labor. And the fourth is the Maggi noodle debate. Nestle laboratory test in India failed in 2017 years because of the consumer boycott that generated media attention. Nestle lost 80% of the market share in the nation. This Nestle claimed that the noodle package has no added MSG. Studies show the product actually has 100 times more lead. And the last one is dangerous products. The China milk scandal and contaminated cookies that were the only two previous Nestle incidents which put consumer in danger. Consumer reject companies which have previously pushed hazardous items. That's all from me. I'll pass to the next. Thanks.
Next is the current inventory or supply chain problem the firm is facing, so we can evaluate the problem of inventory management through tools to have a better understanding about the current inventory operation about Nestle company. The first one is inventory turnover. According to the graph, we can see that the highest inventory turnover rate achieved in 2017. It decreased continuously until 2021. The decrease in inventory turnover rate may indicate a decline in Nestle sales and failure management in procurement functions. Next is gross margin return on investment, GMROI. Based on the graph, we can see that the GMROI increased from 2017 to 2018, then next decreased continuously until 2021. It reveals that Nestle business performance in between 2019 and 2021 is greater than 1, and it implies that the company maintaining a healthy balance between revenue, profit, and inventory costs. Identify the problem. Nestle company experienced supply chain issue during festive season such as Christmas. Labor shortage is also a factor that may cause shipping delay. Therefore, Nestle company facing difficulty to ensure that the product are able on the retail shelf. Next is the raw material control issue would be strong probability caused by the source of supply of raw material. Nestle find it difficult to predict customer needs due to the market demand is constantly changing. The last one is Nestle is facing ineffective in sales forecasting. Nestle is experiencing a shortage of raw materials as a result of expected market demand and is unable to focus on providing goods on time, which would resulting in a loss in its operation.
Nestle is one of the well-known in food industry. The company produces variety of food and drinks products to fulfill the demand of the customers around the world. Nestle is a big company. The current inventory strategy that they are using to operate the production is the multi-sourcing method to make sure that they contain sufficient raw materials. It plays an important process where Nestle had to evaluate and select the best vendors. Unfortunately, Nestle had faced some issues on their inventory management. The first one is the location of the raw materials and the warehouse is far. It may be necessary to incur significant costs such as transportation and packaging fees. This will also lead to miscommunication between the suppliers, and in result, it will be late delivery or a distinctive amount of order. Next is Nestle inventory management was discovered to be inefficient, ineffective, and poor. This is might due to the decreasing in the inventory turnover ratio. Low turnover rate can result in poor liquidity, overstocking raw materials, and rising in prices. The last one is constantly changing in market demand. It seems that market demand is constantly changing and somehow it led to hard in forecasting a market demand. A sudden and unexpected increase in demand could cause to a shortage of raw materials. Not to forget, wrong information will lead to inaccurate forecasts. Hence, Nestle could not get the accurate forecast to produce the right amount of products demand. These are the suitable strategies that Nestle can apply. The first one would be set up a warehouse. This can overcome the global demand order and effectively reduce their transportation costs. Also help the economy such as lower the unemployment rate in the agriculture and production sector. Next, they could apply just-in-time concept. Nestle can create a procurement network which correlated with all departments and suppliers. By doing this, suppliers can monitor the Nestle's production and decide on the delivery of raw materials on time. By doing this, they can save the holding costs and overhead costs that keep the raw materials. Other than that, they could also use a vendor manage inventory. The inventory management technique is where the customers give the information to its suppliers. By this technique, it will help Nestle and retailers of Nestle to control accurately the availability and flow of inventory. It will also eliminate non-value added costs, eliminate excess or shortage amount of inventory, and also reduce logistics ineffectiveness. The fourth one would be share the production schedule and forecast. This can help Nestle by monitor continuously its retailers' inventory level. By doing that, Nestle can avoid the shortages of inventory and maintain the predetermined level of inventory. It will also help get the accurate demand information which can avoid occurring overproduction and over on raw materials. Lastly, Nestle can cooperate with SAS Analytics. These analytics can improve their sales forecasting by following the SAS analytics. It can detect the demand signals associated with sales promotion, price advertising, in-store merchandising, and also economic factors. The benefit will enhance demand forecasts and save inventory expenditures by millions. The most applicable strategy that Nestle can apply is by using the just-in-time concept. Just-in-time concept can save the holding costs and overhead costs that keep the raw material. With this concept, Nestle must evaluate and choose the qualified suppliers that can adjust it with the standards and able to deliver the raw materials on time.
So, as a conclusion, we suggest Nestle company to use the JIT approach to solve their inventory problem. JIT, and also known as just-in-time, is an inventory management approach which is involved ordering in items from manufacturers only once they are truly required. The primary objective of this approach are to minimize inventory holding costs and increase the inventory turnover. This means Nestle company can save their inventory holding costs like paying small wages to the employees to take care the stock. Besides, the inventory turnover of Nestle company will become higher. High inventory turnover level can show the demand of the product of Nestle company is higher and the flow of inventory is fast. So JIT is the best approach to the Nestle company to solve their inventory problem. Thank you.